Today, I'm going to be designing my dream lounge in Blender because you asked me to. Recently, I designed my dream office, we've done my dream kitchen, and we've done my dream bedroom, and everyone said, do your dream lounge. So here we are today doing the lounge. Now during the series, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm actually getting a lot better at Blender, at 3D, and at modeling different things. So the first thing I did was the office, and this is what it looked like. And in the last episode, I did my dream bedroom, and this is what it looked like. So I'm actually getting better. I'm getting better at using the shading editor and just generally better at 3D. So once again, I don't have a plan for today. I think what I'm gonna do is just look up some inspo on Pinterest and then just kind of design whatever my heart wants me to design. There are a few elements though that I really want to add in. I really love mushroom lamps or like those dome lamps, and I want to put them in. I want more round windows, and I want like some big rectangle windows as well. And I'm also really wanting to do something with the roof, do some type of beaming or something like that, and then have some nice lights coming down as well. And once again, I'm probably gonna put my cute little frog somewhere in the scene because he's so cute and he deserves to be in every single dream room build. So with that all said, let's jump straight into Blender and let's design this. So once again, the first thing I always do is just delete everything and have that blank canvas there. So now I just bring back in a cube so we have something to work with, and now I'm just making the isometric room. So I'm wanting those round windows, and I wanted like 2 rectangles windows on one side and then 1 circular window on the other side because I just wanted a little bit of different like windows this time, you know what I mean? So I went in to do the beams on the roof and also decided I wanted like a roof with a skylight as well, a little bit different to the other rooms we've designed, but I thought it just really brought it to life. As I was doing this, I realized that I should maybe make the lounge a little bit longer just so that I could fit more stuff in it, and then I put 2 skylights in the roof. I just thought they looked so good. So I went in to make the little couch, and I haven't made a couch in 3D before, but I was trying maybe cement it out of a cube, made some little cushions for it as well, and then just use the array modifier to make it more of a like plumptuous couch and make it a 3-seater as well, because I've got 2 friends that could sit there with me, you know. Went in to make another little chair, and I wanted this to kind of look like a fireside chair, but I couldn't get all the right elements to go with it, so it kind of looks like foam, but I like it. I think it's very stylish. I would definitely sit on it. Then I went in to make a side table, and I really like those side tables with like those big chunky round legs. So I did those, and I used the array modifier to get those legs looking really cute, and I ended up doing 4 legs instead of 3 legs because it just looked better, really. Then I went in to make the coffee table, and I really like those coffee tables that are like cut out, so I just used a curve to make that shape, and then I joined it together, turned it into a mesh, and then made it into a coffee table. And honestly, I had a little bit of trouble with the vertices of these, like trying to join them, and I ended up redoing that coffee table a couple of times. But the second time I did it, it ended up a lot better, and I just merged those vertices, as you can see me doing that there, and then pulled in the table, merged in the center, made it a little bit thicker, and then yeah, placed it in the little lounge. Then I went in to do some shelves. I was trying to do the shelving like in the wall, but because I'd already put like a round window, the geometry just, it wouldn't let me do it. So I left that. I did a really big photo frame that I ended up turning into a mirror later on because I just didn't want to do a TV, you know. And then I also did some little windows in the top as well, and I placed a rug down. Then I went in to also make a little pot plant, and I'm going to make this one a little bit of a plasticky metallic look. And then I also made another little side table. So then I went in to do the lights that I'm going to hang on the ceiling, and I did them a very similar way to the way I made the lamp in the bedroom video. I just really like the style of them, and then I used the array modifier to pull them along. I made a small fireside chair for the frog, but the frog ends up not sitting in that chair. I give him another little spot to sit in. I rounded out those windows so they weren't so jaggedy, and then also gave the other windows some frames. Used my asset library to bring in my frog and bring in some other little assets from other videos, just to decor a little bit, you know, bring in some clutter, bring in some fun things, some things that make me happy. Once I'd done that, I was into texturizing everything and giving everything its wood texture. So we we were going for like a dark wood and a light wood, and once again I forgot to do the floorboard, so I had to go back and do that. But yeah, so the windows are a dark wood and then all the other elements are a light wood, and I really like this. I wanted the coffee table to be spotty, so I used a Voronoi texture there to help with that. I really struggled with the color of the couch, whether it should be like brown or purple or blue. I do end up making it brown with purple cushions, so it does change from what it is currently. I just thought it wasn't the vibe. Went in and just gave everything its own fun textures, made some stuff metallic, made some stuff really rough, made some stuff look really plasticky, and yeah, here I went in to make another lamp, and oh, I love this lamp. It's just so perfect. It is definitely that mushroom vibe that I was going for. Then I also put a light in it, and I turned the luminosity up so that it would actually project some light out of it. Then I went in to colorize the lights at the top, and their color actually changes a couple of times. Then I decided I needed like a little bookshelf, so I put it under the windows, and then I went in to texturize the glass. I know I'm everywhere at the moment trying to do everything in this. Here I am fixing the couch, and it looks so much better brown. Then I decided we needed some plants, and you know I've been practicing making plants in Blender, so I really like to show off my new skills. And look at her, isn't she beautiful? That plant is just wow, just show-stopping, really. I went in to make the cushions very similar to how I made them in the bedroom video. I just really like that technique, and I thought they turned out really nice. And then I also gave them a checkered texture because I really like checkers. Went in to make the books, and I made books so many times. I'm not even gonna explain how I did these, but like, look at them. They look lovely. The clutter is looking really good. Made another lamp, and this lamp is probably my favorite. It's not a showstopper yet, but it does become a showstopper when I add a little ball to the top. Are you ready? Well, that's the light there, but then I decided to add the ball, and it's amazing. Here I am going in to make one of those like jaggedy, like curvy mirrors. This took me a little bit of time. Like I really wanted to make this in the bedroom video, but I just didn't understand how to do it. So this was my like idea. Was it the best way? I am unsure at this point, but I think it turned out really cute. This is when I decided to move everything around more and just add in a few more little things like some little jars. I just really like the clutter. It's cute. Added in some pendant lights on the wall as well. Yeah, a lot of this does end up moving around because I just couldn't decide how I wanted everything to be laid out. So I replace the bookshelf, and I make one of those like, I don't know, like clay bookshelves that, oh, look at it. It's lovely. I definitely think it fits the vibe a lot better. So let me give you a tour of what we're looking like in Blender, and then I'll show you what it looks like rendered. So this is what it's looking like, and I'm shook. So we had like the dream office one, we did the dream kitchen one and the dream bedroom one, and now this is the dream lounge. And I just feel like my skills are getting better, and just the rooms are getting like just amazing. Like this is actually my dream lounge. So let me give you a tour so we can actually see what's in here. So let's start with the roof. I did some more beaming and then a nice wooden roof as well, and then I also did like these nice little wood panels, and then I have these beautiful little wooden chandeliers which look very similar to the light I did in the dream bedroom one on the bedside table. Very similar technique there. So the roof was cool, and then I also put some glass in there. That's what's reflecting. I only did one round window in this one because I also wanted to do some rectangle windows, but I think they all turned out very nicely, and I think they go together quite well. If we do a tour of the walls, we have these beautiful little lights on the wall, and then this like curvy mirror, and I very like it. I think the wall looks cool and very funky. We have this beautiful plant which I made using the array modifier, and then it's in this like very metallic plasticky looking like pot, which I think is very cool. Everything in here is very cool because it's my dream. So I have this side table which has the little slime castle on it from one of our other videos, and I just think it looks so peaceful there. I really like it there. I've got this little shelf that I made, and I think it's beautiful, and I've just added in some books and just some like clutter, and this beautiful lamp. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever made, this lamp, so really in love with that. And I also added in this shoe which I really like from one of my other videos. Moving on to the coffee table, she is pretty funky. I still need to work on how to get it rounded because I made this with a curve and not a mesh, and then I converted it to a mesh. So that's why it looks like that. But I like it. This is the couch, so just like a brown couch, and then I've got some nice striped like cushions on it, and then this really fun green cushion on the side. I like it very much. This is the little side table. It is so funky. I really, really like it. And then this beautiful lamp, which I really wish that I had this lamp. It's so nice. I bought in this tree from the Animal Crossing video, and then I also just placed a little glass bowl down here as well because Lotto, right? Makes the house look more like a house. I added in this chair, which is like pretty inspired by the fireside chair that I am in love with, but I couldn't get all the like fireside elements to it to be correct. So this is what we have, but I like it. I think it looks cozy. Then we have these beautiful large cushions on the ground that are checkered, and our little frog is just chilling on them, and he is having a good day. He loves this lounge. Then we have this little plant, which is inspired by like a banana palm, and I really like it, and I like the pot as well. I think it's very pretty. And then we have this big glass mirror because I didn't want to put a TV in here because I thought it would look lame, so instead I put this beautiful glass mirror in there, and I think it looks beautiful. So yeah, that is the dream lounge. I am shook about what it looks like, but let me now show you what it looks like rendered. Wow! And yeah, I'm really happy with it. I hope you also really like it. I really enjoyed doing this series. If there's any other rooms you want me to do or any other like buildings you want me to do, let me know in the comments because I'm having so much fun making these. So with all of that, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will now see you in the next video.